Hello, project managers and team members. Understanding task dependencies in Microsoft Project is crucial for accurate scheduling and project management. Task dependencies define the relationships between tasks, indicating the order in which tasks should be performed and how they affect one another. This helps in creating a logical sequence of activities and identifying the critical path. In this guide, we'll explore the different types of task dependencies, how to set them up, and their importance in project planning. Let's get started. 1. What are task dependencies? Task dependencies in Microsoft Project refer to the logical relationships between tasks that dictate the sequence in which tasks must be completed. These relationships determine how the start or finish of one task affects the start or finish of another task. Dependencies help project managers plan the workflow and ensure that tasks are scheduled in the correct order. 2. Types of task dependencies. Microsoft Project supports 4 main types of task dependencies. 1. Finish to start (FS). Definition: the successor task cannot start until the predecessor task finishes. This is the most common type of dependency. Example: if task A is to design a blueprint and task B is to start construction, task B cannot begin until task A is complete. 2. Start to start (SS). Definition: the successor task cannot start until the predecessor task starts. Both tasks can start simultaneously, but the predecessor must begin first. Example: if task C involves setting up equipment and task D involves testing the equipment, both can start at the same time, but testing task D cannot start until setup task C begins. 3. Finish to finish (FF). Definition: the successor task cannot finish until the predecessor task finishes. Both tasks can progress simultaneously, but the predecessor must finish first. Example: if task E is drafting a report and task F is finalizing the report, task F cannot finish until task E is complete. 4. Start to finish (SF). Definition: the successor task cannot finish until the predecessor task starts. This type is less common and often used in specific scenarios. Example: if task G is scheduled for an inventory check and task H is to complete the inventory, task H cannot finish until task G starts. 3. How to set up task dependencies in Microsoft Project. Setting up task dependencies in Microsoft Project is straightforward. Step 1. Enter tasks. First, ensure all tasks are listed in the Gantt chart view. Enter the task names in the Task Name column. Step 2. Link tasks. To create a dependency, select the tasks you want to link. You can do this by clicking and dragging to select multiple tasks, or by holding down the Control key and clicking each task individually. Step 3. Create the dependency. Once the tasks are selected, click the Link Tasks button, a chain link icon, on the toolbar. The default dependency type is Finish to Start (FS). Step 4. Modify the dependency type, if needed. To change the dependency type, double-click the link line between tasks in the Gantt chart. In the Task Dependency dialog box, you can select the desired type, FS, SS, FF, or SF, and enter any lag or lead time. Step 5. Enter lag or lead time. Lag time delays the start or finish of the successor task by a specified duration. For example, a lag of 2 days means the successor task starts 2 days after the predecessor finishes. Lead time allows the successor task to start before the predecessor finishes. 4. Managing task dependencies. Managing task dependencies effectively ensures your project plan reflects the actual workflow and constraints. Adjusting dependencies. As the project progresses, you may need to adjust dependencies due to changes in scope, resources, or timelines. You can modify or remove dependencies by selecting the tasks and adjusting the links. Handling constraints. Be aware of task constraints such as must start on or finish no later than, which can override dependencies and affect the schedule. Use these constraints carefully to avoid scheduling conflicts. Critical path analysis. Task dependencies help identify the critical path, which is the sequence of tasks that determines the project's duration. Delays in the critical path tasks will directly impact the project completion date. Use the tracking Gantt view or the critical path feature to monitor these tasks closely. 5. Best practices for task dependencies. To effectively manage task dependencies in Microsoft Project, consider the following best practices. Clearly define task relationships. Ensure all dependencies are logical and necessary. Avoid unnecessary dependencies that can complicate the schedule. Regularly review dependencies. Periodically review and update dependencies as the project evolves. This helps in keeping the project schedule accurate and up to date. Communicate changes. Inform your team and stakeholders about any changes to task dependencies, as these can impact task assignments and timelines. Use lag and lead times appropriately. Use lag and lead times judiciously to reflect realistic task durations and start times. Avoid excessive use as it can complicate the schedule. 6. Common challenges with task dependencies. While managing task dependencies, you might encounter some challenges. Complex dependency networks. Projects with many interdependent tasks can create complex networks, making it difficult to track and manage dependencies. Resource constraints. Limited resources may require rescheduling tasks, impacting existing dependencies. Unforeseen changes. Scope changes, delays, or unexpected issues can disrupt the planned dependencies, requiring quick adjustments. In conclusion, task dependencies are a fundamental aspect of project scheduling and management in Microsoft Project. By understanding and correctly setting up these dependencies, you can create a realistic project timeline, manage resources efficiently, and ensure smooth project execution. Remember, regular monitoring and adjustments are key to maintaining an accurate project schedule. Thank you for exploring task dependencies in Microsoft Project with me. Best of luck with your projects and see you next time.